Hayden, I know we kind of asked about Texas the first time, but what is the experience like to get to go over to their side and kind of extend the rivalry that way?
I mean, I'm excited. I know the whole team is excited. The whole program really is. And this is like a first test for all of us because nobody's really been there to play. So, first test for all of us to go to that environment to see what it is and hopefully come out on top.
Do you know anybody on their team, or have you played with
I've
anybody?
played against a couple of those guys growing up, just AAU travel ball, but not really personally.
Have you noticed anything different about them over the last few games since you played them, just in watching the film since y'all played them?
Really just playing hard. Every team's trying to win and they're trying to protect their home court just like how we try to protect ours. So they're going to come out playing really aggressive, trying to get an even record against us. And I know it's going to be a good test for all of us.
How do you prepare for a team the second time around?
Really just the fundamentals and focusing in on what works. Really just, not making it too overcomplicated, just realizing the steps that are going to be needed in order for us to come out on top.
What worked?
Our fundamentals, rebounding, getting fouled, drawing fouls, just everything that we've done from day one.
Hey, are you guys? Do you feel like you're a second half team?
It's in that case of the course of this year, but honestly, we need to be able to come out on top. How we start the second half is just how we need to start the game. So really just learning from that, not really putting ourselves in a situation to where we have to do that, being able to be aggressive and dominant for the whole game.
Why do y'all think y'all are so good in the second half?
I think it's just the relentless that we practice with, whenever we're practicing every day, the type of conditioning that we go through, and before the season starts. So we're just conditioned to, never really stop until the game's over. So we're just really keeping that mindset.
I guess in a similar light, why do you feel like at times you guys haven't gotten off to as good as starts and have had to play from behind in some of these games?
Honestly, just maybe new environments. I couldn't really tell you for one thing, to be honest, but really just trusting each other, trusting the coaches, and whenever you do that, anything can happen.
Yeah, I'm still kind of intrigued by the whole y'all second half performances. Why do you think? Why is it that you guys don't get? Maybe y'all do get frustrated, but why you're able to not let the frustration keep y'all from winning?
I would attribute that to like the maturity. Having a group of old guys that have kind of seen the ups and downs of a season, you've seen like losing streaks. So we don't ever let it get over the top of our heads. We keep it grounded, trust each other, and just that's all it really takes.
What was your perspective on Manny's shot, or where were you, and kind of did you
I
think it
was
was going in the whole time?
I did think it was going in, but whenever it did go in, I was a little bit shocked just because, you play that whole game down, you're just trying to fight away, keep it in contention, and then finally see that ball go through the net and see us get the lead. It was just an amazing feeling, and I was super proud for Manny also.
Yeah, were you on the court on that?
I was not. I was on the bench. I was subbed out. We were doing offensive, defensive substitutions, but it was really cool to see him get that wide open shot. Shout out to Zoo. He got the rebound, pushed it, made an unselfish play to kick it out to Mo for an open three.
Was it a similar feeling as the Oklahoma game? Like how do you compare and contrast those two buzzer beaters?
I would say it's a little bit similar, but more so in the fact that we were down and like we really needed this basket. I know Zoo's shot was big in its own right, but it was just like a cool moment to see us, battle that adversity, battle the home court advantage they had, the lead that they had for the entire game. To see us come out on top is really just like a testament to the growth of our team.
Speaking of that, there's always coach speak and player speak. You guys come up here and say the right things, but
Yeah.
to actually see it in principle and work, it's like, hey, we could be losing this game for its entirety and still win. What does that say for you guys?
That anything is possible, honestly. Is you just keep the right mindset, you keep trust in, the guy next to you, the coaches that are, teaching you, trying to put you in the right positions to succeed. And if you do that, then you saw that game, we won. So it's really just a testament to that.
I heard Buzz mention that y'all have kind of switched up how you do, I think, days off in the last couple of games. What's been different, and how do you think that's helped?
We've been a lot more consistent as like how we take care of our body, being in the training room with our athletic trainer, making an effort to always be in the gym. We're a lot of free throws that are become shot all the time now. And honestly, it's just more professional. I'd say that everybody's taking a professional mindset to keep your body intact as you go over this SEC schedule.
You guys have obviously had a few games without Wade Taylor. Now he's back inserted into the lineup. But in that time, Phelps has kind of not like he wasn't already like an alpha, but like
Mhm.
he's that type of guy now, and you get two of those dudes. How does that change the offense and the flow when you guys operate?
I mean, definitely Z had to step up big time because when you lose a guy like Wade, everybody's gonna have to expand their roles and play a lot more minutes. But for the things that he did during that time period was great. It gave us a chance to win the game. We did win a game on the road at Oklahoma. And honestly, when you have a guy like Wade come back, Wade is Wade. He's gonna do whatever it takes to win the game. It doesn't matter if he's having to take a lot of those shots or if he's wanting to dish the ball to get everybody else involved. Whatever helps our team win, those two guys are mature enough and they know what it is that they need to do to help that.